Hello and welcome to my Sims world where life is built off of testing cheats true. Y'all, we are at the residence of the Kahue family, and let's check in and see what they're doing. Y'all, from the last episode, you know that I'm not going to say the last episode, but we kind of like went back a little bit to when they went on vacation and everything. They, sibling bonding time. So we got Maxwell on the top deck playing chess. And it looks like we have Kai and Halle in the swimming pool taking a nice dip. It must be hot, y'all. What's the temperature? Can we see the temperature? But yeah, Kai is still, questioning Halle about what happened, or y'all just broke up temporarily. What's going on? Y'all just, need some time away from each other. What's going on? Halle is not in the mood to talk to her brother about this. He just like, if I tell him all that I've been doing, it's gonna just he's just gonna like make fun of me the whole time and everything. And so she just brushed it off her shoulders, and it's like, I don't want to talk about it right now. So she's gonna leave out and everything. And so before Kai can even question his younger sister Lena, he calls her back though. He's like, Lena, let me speak to you for a minute. She's like, yeah, what is it? Well, I know you and Halle are a lot closer, and I know she tells you a lot of things. Somewhat. What do you mean? Like, what you think she'll tell me? Now, from this conversation, y'all already know that Lena already know what's going on. Okay, from last episode, Lena was with Halle and some of this craziness. Okay, so Kai's like, why did they break up? Did Perry cheat on her or something? Well, I really don't know. You shouldn't really get into it. It's really nothing. I mean, sometimes relationships just break up, It's no big deal. No big deal, really. No big deal. So, y'all, we're going to jump over to later on that day. And we got Kai sitting here and his nice little outfit, y'all, that I picked out. Do y'all like it? He looks so suave, So we're going to get him to take a few family photos and everything. It's close to Thanksgiving, and he is definitely trying to get some photos put up and everything. And kind of redecorate. They've been redecorating, even though I didn't actually redecorate. But in this episode, we're going to say that he's kind of like updating pictures and stuff like that. Since mom and dad, they kind of took out the family photos with them. They're like, y'all don't need these. Y'all not going to be reminiscing like this, looking at old kids' photos when y'all was little. I'm going to keep these in my possession and everything. So she took a lot of them with her. And so right now, Kai and his brother Maxwell, Maxwell runs the coffee shop and everything. We didn't get him a better storyline too. Also, more than just him, owning the coffee shop or running the coffee shop. So, Kai is studying to be a chef. So he is definitely doing it somewhere in his spare time. He's not working anywhere, but he do get little gigs, to come cook here for birthday parties and everything. He is a good cook. And everyone has been telling him that you're a good cook, you should go to school for it and stuff like that. So that's it, kind of like planted a seed in his head, and that seed been growing and everything. And finally he decides, maybe I should, because I do enjoy cooking. It's something that I like to do. So he's definitely thinking about going to class and, going to school for it and everything. But other than that, he's been studying recipes and everything. Look at this. Giovanni. This is Giovanni Style, y'all. Y'all know her. She also stay in Oasis Springs, not too far from the Kai residence, the Caillou residence, and everything. I don't know why she out here stumping around, mad. We'll see you later, Gianni. We'll see you later, honey. We're gonna get back inside to our story. So we're gonna have Kai take a few family photos. We'll try to. I'm in the base game, so I can only try to capture some of the moments, unless I screenshot a lot of it. So y'all, no, I shouldn't even say family photos. I'm just gonna say that he just snapped some pictures of him and his siblings and everything. So Max was like, bro, I'm gonna head to the gym later on. You wanna go? And Kai's like, yeah, cut me in. But let me study up some on this recipe. So he goes in to study, and we got Lena in here, and she's just playing a game on the computer. She's not doing any work or anything like that. Lena is a nurse over at Newcrest Hospital, and I think it's called CMPH or something like that. Yeah, we don't get the actual name of it, but it's off the gallery. So, and then, we got the doctor in town, Eric Lewis. We'll meet him later on. So we have Halle comes in, and she's like, I feel like that we haven't spent enough bonding time with each other. I think we all should go out this weekend. What do y'all think? Lena's like, I'm cool with it. Where you want to go? I don't know. I was thinking about a club or something, maybe to the movies or maybe bowling. I mean, do something else. All right, Halle. I see you still in your swimsuit. See, Halle is still at the beach. She been in the pool since they got back. So Haley's like, brother, what is you doing? He's like, I'm just trying to get this recipe down. I'm really trying to focus on being a chef. She's like, really? Really? Yeah, I'm really taking it serious. I'm so proud of you. You're doing a good job. You're a really good cook. Thanks, sis. So Halle, she feels like he can do it. We got a leap. Problem. Can somebody mop that up, please? Can somebody mop that up? Yes. So now Kai is still like, what's going on with you and Perry? Why you want to tell me, sis? And she's like, listen, it's just a lot that if I tell you, it's you're gonna laugh at me. I'm not gonna laugh at you. What is it? Did he cheat on you? No, he didn't cheat on me. So what is it then? You been talking to Lena? Nah, I ain't been talking to Lena. You want me to call him? No, don't call him.
Sapula, huh?
Okay, whatever. So we're gonna get Kai to go get ready and everything so they can get ready to go to the gym and stuff. But Kai, he's thinking about also taking some, well, no, we're gonna take some family photos. I'm not gonna say family photos, but capture a couple pictures and everything. So yeah, let's get down. I don't know, Lena's gonna jump in her bathing suit. I don't know, but let's get them into some clothes and get some photos going, y'all.
Very annoying.
Yes, y'all. Kai is very nice looking, ain't he? I think I did a very good job in creating him, Maxwell, Lena, and his sister Haley. I think that I did a very good job. Now they all are a KU. Their last names have been changed and everything. Yeah, I had said before, I had to go back in and do it and everything. So now they're all a KU, and I kind of changed their outfits and everything, which I'm gonna try to do every time we visit, like give them a new outfit and everything. So yeah, they're just sitting around chit chatting. It's close to Thanksgiving time and everything, and Lena is definitely expressing to her brother and her sister some things that she don't want their family, the mom and dad, to know, is that she's not really been participating in the household of cleaning like she's supposed to, and cooking, and she's not really been doing anything. But to her siblings, they don't feel like it's a big deal and everything, like 'cause that's their little sister. We don't take care of you and everything. So but Lena feels like she's supposed to be doing more, but she's like, please don't tell mom and dad that I'm not helping out, and stuff. So they're like, it's all right, we're not gonna say anything. So but she promised that she would help out a lot more and stuff. So let's get Kai ready to go to the gym with Max. And I'm gonna call Maxwell Max for short. Get him a little nickname or whatever. So I really didn't have a place for the men to have some bonding time. Like the women, they have the salon, the Simpsons salon, owned by Stony, and then we have the Simpsons clothing store, owned by TC. So I really didn't have nowhere for the guys to go. Yeah, they need some bonding time too and everything. So but I was thinking, there's a gym. They could do their bonding time at the gym. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's where they're gonna head out to. So Haley is in there talking to Kai, and Kai's like, not right now, sis. I got a headache. I'm about to go to the gym and everything. What is it? What you want? What is it? I want to ask you something, but never mind. Haley, can you get this cup for me and wash it out for me? Really? Fine. Thank you. Whatever, Kai. So we did have Maxwell come in, and Maxwell is gonna ask Kai, is he ready to go and everything? And Kai's like, yeah, sure, let me finish putting in this recipe and everything, and I'll be ready to go. But Haley comes back in, and Haley goes and asks Maxwell what she wanted to ask Kai. And she's like, Maxwell, I'm attending this a plus one event, something like a plus one event, but it's kind of like a double date, and my friend girl doesn't have anyone to go with. Could you accompany her? Maxwell's like, no. You mean your friends? No, I'm not gonna do it. No. Ask Kai. Kai like, no, I can't believe this. This is what she was gonna ask me. Oh my goodness. But I do want to get out and have a little fun, So let's hop over, to them leaving out. Maxwell and Kai leaving out to go to Burners and Builders Gym, and this is in Oasis Springs, and we're gonna get them to go work out. Flex their muscles. You know what I'm saying? Maxwell already ready. You know what I'm saying? Kai, we need you to go ahead in, honey. So they definitely gonna do some male bonding time here. So before we get started, let's see who's already here. let's go down here and we're going to get him to do an energized workout together. Okay, we have the detective, that is Jeffrey Landgrab. And then we have the gym instructor. I can't see what his name is. We got the gym instructor. Okay, look at Kai with his chest all out, honey. Y'all, he is a nice looking Sam. I did a very good job. You know? Let's go ahead and see who else. Okay, we got TC here. And TC owns the Simpsons clothing store in Newcrest. And y'all, I did not recognize that this was Enzo. Not at all. I was wondering, I'm like, who is that? So I said, well, we'll come back around and see who he is. And then we got Dina here. Caliente. And who is this? I can't even see some of this writing. Okay, we got Maxwell there. Katrina. Nancy Landgrab. That is Jeffrey's wife. And this is when I found out that this was Enzo. I was like, what? What happened to your gym clothes? Is this what I did not give you this. Ain't no way I gave you this to come work out in. Yeah, I definitely got to get into fix their outfits and everything. Because I look at my Sims and I'm like, where did I give you that? I did not put that together. Now I did put this together. I just do something together for them to come work out in. And y'all, let me tell you something. Kai got these women flocking. These Sims flocking to him. Y'all wait till the next episode. They just show up at the house. I'm like, where is they coming from? Kai. Look at her straight. Look at her straight. You know what I'm saying? Look at this, honey. And who is that? Who did I say that was? I don't think I got her name. Oh, was she Katrina? Was she Katrina? No, that was Katrina right there. I don't know who she is, but we'll later on figure it out, y'all. Cause I do want Kai to get out and do a little mingling, a little bit of social dating and everything. Look at Enzo right there. A little social dating and mingle a little bit before he meets Bridget, Bree, and everything. And I definitely want Gianni to get out and do some social dating and everything. Not nothing serious or anything. Before she meets Enzo, you know, before they kind of like make it official, you know, because I want to have some fun with them. Dating and stuff like that before I just put them into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I already got some Sims already in a relationship, like TC. She's already in a relationship, and we'll eventually meet Trevor. Her boyfriend is named Trevor Houston. Now you know TC and Trevor are having a little bit of a rough patch and everything, you know, because she's ready to settle down. She's ready to settle down, and Kai has reached level 3 in his fitness skills. I believe that's at 3. But yes, TC is ready to settle down, and you know Trevor is still out there playing in these streets, honey. And you know he thinks he's still single in a way. And you know Enzo is, you know, he wants to tell TC, but he doesn't want to hurt TC's feelings. He don't want to see her hurt over this, but he knows that he's gonna eventually have to tell, because you know Enzo, he don't care for Trevor. He has his friends. He got Malcolm, and he got his TC, and he got some other friends that we'll later on meet too. But we haven't met Malcolm yet, but we're going to meet him soon. And they're going to hang out and everything. But the thing is, Trevor every now and then, when he goes to visit TC, Trevor be there, and he's try to be friendly and everything, and so if TC and him go hang out, he kind of like hangs out with them, so he kind of be friendly because he knows TC is with him. She knows that she's not ready yet to break up, so he don't want to start causing problems in their friendship, while she already got problems in her own relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just kind of stays out of it, but he wants to tell her. He wants to tell her all the dirt that he's doing out there in them streets. So y'all, we're gonna have Kai take a little break, and we're gonna I'm gonna put down some vending machines, so y'all give me a minute. So now we got the vending machines down. Y'all, I have never used the vending machines at all. But since this is gonna be like kind of like the males hangout bonding time and everything, I definitely thought that I would put it down so they could be able to eat here, because in Berners and Bitter's gym, there's nothing for them to eat here. There's nothing. Only way they could get some water or anything to drink is from upstairs, and there's no refrigerator, there's no stove, there's no nothing. So like, you just come work out and you leave. But I wanted it to be a place that they can bond together and everything and hang out and stuff. And you see how the women fly. Now watch Kai. Oh my goodness. So he's just taking a few photos of him in the gym, which guys normally do. Let me tell you something. The guys are into the gym. They are taking photos of themselves in there and everything. Look at Dina. Oh my goodness, headed. So we're gonna definitely get Kai to get out and mingle with some of these ladies, like, go out on a date and everything, and see how it goes. Now, I don't think I could be able to control them. I'm not really sure. I gotta see if I can get inside the household, so I can control both of them. I like when I can control both of them. They could do, talk like I want them to talk and everything. So let's get Kai to get something out the vending machine. Let's see what they got. Let's just get him a ham and cheese sandwich, And it has like a nice little sitting area off to the side over here, so I didn't have to put down any chairs or anything like that. And then it already had this little booth that was set up back here, so the sandwich would be in its inventory. And he's gonna sit down and see, this is a little sitting area right here, so I'm kind of gonna put some more stuff right here to kind of make it more cozy for the men and everything. So we're gonna get Maxwell to come over here and also get something out of the vending machine, take him a break and get something out of the vending machine, and they're gonna sit down and talk and everything, which later you will see some of the other Sims come in, like Trevor. You'll meet the doctor. Who else? I think that's it. I think that's the only two that came over. So we seen Dina. Dina is the one that had the very blonde hair, almost whitish, and then Katrina. Yeah, I think they're single. Nancy, she is married to Jeffrey. They're the land grabs. He's the detective. Jeffrey is the detective in town. And we'll later on get a kind of little, get to meet them a little bit more as time goes on. But right now, we're just gonna focus on the main films and try to get the storyline going. But you will see other films that come in. Like I'm gonna try to introduce them, like them dating or them at the movies or some kind of way to bring them into the set and everything, into the storyline. So now we have Trevor. This is Trevor Houston. This is TC's boyfriend. But TC, she ready for a ring. And she's kind of getting fed up waiting too. But she's still, she's like got one foot in the door and one foot out the door. You know what I'm saying? She's like, if he don't do this by this time, I'm gonna leave. But then, Enzo know that's not true. Enzo know, like, it's gonna take you to meet somebody real special for you to just walk away. But could TC meet somebody in the Sims world that could change all that and make her leave Trevor? Or do you think Trevor should? Do you think TC should stay with Trevor and try to cope? Trevor out here in them streets. He's like think he's single. He goes on dates with other women and think it's hush hush. But Enzo already know the scoop. He already know, and he related to the other women like, I'm gonna be honest with you. He is with my best friend, and you way out of line. If you know that he's dating my best friend, it's best if you go ahead and bounce. So Trevor, he doesn't know that Enzo is kind of like in the background, shooing these women off, because he don't want TC. TC is his best friend. They grew up since they was little together and everything. And Enzo, he just broke up with his girl. For I'm not gonna tell you the story. We're gonna get into that later on. But his girlfriend Cece, and he haven't heard from Cece in a hot minute, and he's ready to get out there and start meeting too. I'm not gonna say they just broke up. Oh yeah, look, the doctor's here. So this is Dr. Eric Lewis. He works at the New Crest Hospital, and that's the same hospital that Lena works at. Lena is Kai and Max's little sister, which we will see them working in the next episode, including Max. We'll see the coffee shop and everything. But let's get back to this. So, y'all, that's my train of thought. Enzo, the detective. Enzo, and then we have Stoney. Stoney is here with the turquoise hair and everything. So we done get ready to go, y'all. It done got late. And everything. They done did enough bonding time and stuff. And then yeah. So we done get ready to go. Everybody's flying by. I'm trying to get people introduced. But next time. Some of them that you probably remember from last episode and the episode before that. So we got Max and y'all. We're going to hop over to later on that night once they get back to Casa de Sol in New Crest. And this is at the Rio Grande lot in Oasis Springs. I think that's at Rio. But yeah, so we're gonna get Max and Kai upstairs to freshen up and everything, get ready for dinner. And like I said before, Dina doesn't really do too much in the household. So tonight she wants to put her best foot forward and participate in household stuff, like because Halle, she does a lot of cooking. I mean, she's not studying to be a chef, but she cooks. You know what I'm saying? Just like you cook normal, your normal dinner or whatever. And then you got Maxwell. Maxwell, he cooks sometimes, but he mostly prefers to do the coffee and the tea and everything like that. And And so they participate, and Kai is definitely studying to be a chef. Kai is the cook in the house. You know what I'm saying? So he cooks and cooks lavish meals and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like 5-star cuisines and stuff like that. So yeah, he is definitely like the chef in the house. So, and everybody tells him how good he cooks and how good his food is and everything, but we got to get him there. We got to get him to level up to that, to to that status. You know what I'm saying? So he's reading up on the cookbooks in the household and everything, and we're trying to get him to cook a lot more to get him to level up to that, where he can get the chef outfit on. And I'm definitely gonna create like a little school. I seen in the gallery that they got like some kind of school in there, but I'm gonna get that and then change it, or get a house or something and change it up and make it look like a cooking school. So right now Lena is gonna come in and start, so they're ready for bed and everything, but before Lena comes and cook, like earlier I was saying that Haley asked Maxwell, could he attend this function with her best friend, and Maxwell was definitely like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Your friends? No. I don't need the drama in my life or anything. So now Haley is gonna persuade her other brother, Kai, to attend this function with her friend. So Haley's like, oh, Kai, you studying? Kai's like, yeah. What are you doing? I decided to read and everything too. I'm thinking about picking up a hobby myself. Oh, really? Like what? I'm not sure. Maybe hair. What you think? Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. A hobby is definitely be something good, especially to motivate you to get back out there in the work field, Yeah. Well, Kai, I wanted to ask you something. Man, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Maxwell, please. Kai, could you attend this function with me and my friend girl? Be her plus one. Please, Kai. Please. I have no one else for her to go with, and she needs someone to go with. Come on, Kai. Come on. Kai, like, well, I do want to get out and have a little fun. Listen, as long as there's no strings attached or anything like that, I go and I hang out. But let me tell you something. Don't be, trying to get my number out. Don't be trying to, telling her she got, more of a chance or anything like that. I'm just going for fun, for free drinks, for free food. It's free, right? And she's like, yeah, it's free. Everything's free. All right, I go. But no hanky panky. So Kai is, I think he is done with level 2 of cooking. So we got Lena in the kitchen and everything. So Lena, like I said, she is definitely trying to participate more in household duties and everything, because she doesn't want her parents to know that she's kind of being like a little brat back at the house. So she's like, I'm gonna make dinner. But Lena is not a cook. Lena does not cook whatsoever, but she is definitely going to try to put her best foot forward and make something. So she definitely can scramble some eggs and make some toast. So that's what she decided to make for dinner. And Kai catches her in the kitchen and everything, and asks Haley, is Lena cooking? And it's like, yes. So Kai goes in and he's like, sis, you don't have to cook. I can make something. I can make something real quick. She said, no, I got it, brother. I got it. I got this. I can participate. I can cook also, okay? I'm going to participate, okay? It's like, you ain't got to be so uptight about it. Cook then, Lena, cook. So Lena, she is definitely going through a little bit of stress with that. But y'all, it's late. Kai, everybody is asleep now. This is later on that night. And Kai ate Lena's dinner, and eggs and toast was pretty good. He's not complaining. But y'all, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And Kai, yes, honey, you is giving it all right now. Okay. Can you get into bed now? Y'all. Kai is something else. Y'all, stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. You are simming with Game Haven X01.